Hi there, it's Tina Stitches. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you find something that will interest you. I am filming on a snowy day in April. It is April the... my watch doesn't tell me because I don't have it set to that. 18th at almost 3 in the afternoon. How are you doing? It is gray and snowy. Yesterday was beautiful. We actually took lawn furniture out of storage, and that's why it snowed. And as I said to my husband, we should have did this 3 weeks ago. He said, "Yep, I know, it's gonna snow." And it snowed. I will insert a video so you can see. It's not a lot of snow, but it is still white, sticky, yucky stuff. Not everybody likes it. I'm one of those people. So today I plan on just stitching. And I thought, well, I better get this out of the way because I know you guys are looking for an update. I did post on a couple of Facebook groups that I belong to that I have a finish. And that is pretty much all that I worked on. Aside from my Heaven and Earth design. And I did a very tiny bit on my biscornu. And it's so minimal, but I have nothing else to show you really, so I brought it in to show you. So, life update. Like I said, it's snowing. We put out the lawn furniture. We also cleared out the lawn furniture out of the garage so that we could put my son's stuff out of the sunroom into the garage so that I can have my sunroom back. And of course now it's too cold to sit in the sunroom. But hey, I have my craft room, so it's all good. Yeah. So, I know you want to see the whips. The works in progress. I do have one dog in here, so if you hear the nails on the floor, I'm really sorry. I know it can be annoying, but I'm hoping that she will settle down or just lay on the bed. She laid down on the floor. That's fine. We'll see. Okay, so I'm enjoying a nice cup of hot chocolate today. Coffee crisp hot chocolate is the best. Okay. And it's at that temperature where drink it now or it'll be cold. So, okay. Last time I checked in, I was very close to finish on my Just Nan piece. I'm pretty sure I showed it to you. Yeah. So, I finished it. I could show you where it was last time, but really, why? It's not fully finished, but it has all of the beads. And when I was working on it, I had it in the Q-snap down here and did not realize there was still some stitching in the very top that had to be done. So that is now fully finished, and all the beads are on and stitched with silks. So the very top row did not have these diamond eyelets stitched, or the Smyrna crosses in the very smallest stitches there. So this is the finished product. And it says, with my needle, I planted these flowers to capture the peace of the stitching hours. So I do have to add my initials and date it somewhere. I had thought about doing it in this brown, but I don't know where, and I'm contemplating stitching it in white in a space somewhere. I do like the symmetrical design. I did find it odd when I was putting the beads in these flowers here that some of the beads are white and some of them are pink. But that's fine. I didn't bring the beads up, but there's 4 different colors of beads here and 2 different styles. And one of them is a white pearl bead, and another one is a pearl. So when I was beading the very bottom, because I started beading at the bottom because that's where it was in the Q-snap, started to bead down here in pearl because the symbol was for white pearl. It was supposed to be the white bead, not the pearl bead, which there was quite a difference in size. And if I remember, I will put in a picture here of the mistake. And there is another personalization, and it is hard to spot, but in this spot right here, it's supposed to be a dark mauve bead, and it's a light. It's personalized. So now I just need to iron it and find a frame for it, and that'll be put up somewhere in here, I imagine. So that's whip number 1, finish. Whip number 2 is not finished, nowhere near being finished, and I don't get a lot of time to work on this. Sorry about the crinkle. This is my lunchtime project when I do take a moment to sit down at work and work on this. And this is the Riolis Dawn biscornu kit. I got it on sale at 123. Did not realize that it's pretty much full coverage. Little tiny stitches on 25 count. And Here's where it was when you last saw it. Here it is now. So this is the center, and this is one corner, and it's not finished. And this is stitched one strand over one on 25 count swagart that came with the kit. So lucky for me that the bottom is just a little bit of gold work. I cannot remember when I started it, but I can tell you, I do have everything written down. No, I cannot tell you when I started it. Because it was not written in there. It was March 26th, it looks like. That's not right. Yeah, that's... No, that's not right. It was early March. Gotta be early March, because so the next project that I have to show you is Beloved. Everybody likes to see Beloved. I am getting very good progress on this. I think I'm hitting my goal of 1,000 a week. I'm stitching this 2 over 1 half cross on 25 count white even weave. And here's where it was. Here's what it's supposed to look like. Here's where it was last time you saw it. And here it is now. So I worked a lot more on filling in this area here. And I picked a color for the week, and I just filled in that dark color during the mornings. And yesterday and today I focused on filling in the lighter colors on her fingers, but it hasn't been great light because it's, you know, gray and snowing, so I did work on the darker colors in her fingers. And this is where we are so far. Now, I know a lot of people give their stats, so I did bring my tablet so I can tell you where I am on this project. I believe it's 69 point something. It is at 69.47% finished. I have just under 90,000 stitches left. If I do 1,000 stitches a week, that's 90 weeks. That is just under 2 years. So, around January of 2023, so all of this year and then all of next year, 2023, January, this will be done. if I don't get distracted. Speaking of distracted, did you know Heaven and Earth had a sale? That brings me to haul. Heaven and Earth had a sale. And I could not resist this time. Usually I can hold myself back, but 50% off. There have been a few patterns that I've been saying, wait, hold up. You don't need that right now. But at 50% off, I was like, I'm going to get that. I'm going to get it, and I'm going to get it now. I can kit it up later. And one of them, I may be selling with somebody, but she doesn't know it yet. Let me just go back here, and I can show you which ones I got. So, first one is Inner Depths by Ortega. And that's what it looks like. Sorry for the glare. I really like that. And the next one, also Ortega. Mini, not mini. I don't think I got mini. No, Triad. Let's see here. I keep saying to go to the mock-up. There we go. Triad by Ortega. I have two sisters, so anything with 3 women really draws my attention. That's my younger sister, and that's the baby sister, and that's me. And this one, I may be doing a stitch along, A Stitcher Shelf by Amy Stewart. Couldn't resist that. And then this one I also grabbed. It's a little bit pixelated, but we'll see. Story Keep. Storykeeper. Story Keep. I believe the artwork is also Amy Stewart. No, it's Selena Fennick. Right. So, those are the 4 that I've purchased. When will I start them? I don't know. But I have them. And I have them in Pattern Keeper, which is great. Pattern Keeper is the bomb. If you don't know, you really got to give it a shot. If you're working with a digital copy anyways, why not? It really, really helps. So, I do have something else that I wanted to share. Actually, I meant to share this as well. My other finished piece from the past, blast from the past. This is Alice by Jardin Privé. And I stitched it with a conversion to overdyes. I don't have the pattern anymore. I have given it away to somebody already. But yeah, it's one of my favorites. I did overdyes for most of the pattern, and I put metallics in for the key and for his pocket watch. And this was completed, well, not Flosstube, Follow My Journey in earlier Flosstubes. Now, the other thing I wanted to share, this one is for Gail, from Gail's Golden Needle. She does a lot of quilts, and every week, well, not every week, every episode she has a beautiful quilt to show. Some of you may remember a year or two ago, I don't know, I started an English paper piecing project. I haven't picked it up in over a year because I've been in this house for a year. But this is my EPP. It's showing up a lot brighter than it actually is. It's more of a burgundy, but if it was that color, I'd be freaking happy. Because, you know, I like red. So, here it is. And my grand plan was to make a bed-size blanket. And that's as far as I got. It takes a lot of fabric to do this. I don't even know how much I started with, but then, you know, I got that far, and that's how much fabric I have left. These are how many pieces are already ready to go, and that's the fabric I have left. So I need to either find more fabric or change my design. It is already at the point it's as far as the design went on the picture that I had. This red here is the outer edge. So I can either foundation piece it onto another blanket or keep going. I haven't really decided, and that's kind of where I'm at. I would love for it to be a lap size blanket because I get cold. If you haven't noticed, it's spring and I'm wearing sweaters still. I mean, yes, today it's snowing, but last week it wasn't, and I still had a sweater on. Which is why I made myself some gauntlets a couple years ago for all you knitters and stitchers. Gauntlets. They're perfect for when it's chilly and you still want to stitch. When I'm stitching in my chair downstairs and it's chilly, I am under a blanket and I have my gauntlets on. Good to go. I actually have 3 pairs of these. These are my sparkle gauntlets, and I have woolen gauntlets, and I have chain Gauntlets. I named them after video game stuff. I don't even remember where I got the pattern. Pretty sure it was a free pattern. That was a while ago that I made those. I haven't knit for a few years now. I have been thinking about picking up the knitting needles again, but I haven't found the perfect pattern for me to make. So I'm thinking about making a shawl type thing because, you know, I get cold. So, plans. I am going to kit a few Mira Maynias up because I'm doing Mira Maynia. That's right. I had 5 patterns pulled out, and 3 of them are definitely going to start. For sure. Probably. We'll see. 2 of them, absolutely. This one, Cassiopeia, is going to be stitched on 32 count Dawn. And Queen Mariposa is going to be stitched. It's either this or another slightly darker fabric. And I don't think I have a tag for this anymore. I lost it, but it's beautiful sky blue. Which I think would be great for butterflies. But I'm also thinking my other blue is just a slight bit darker, which might be better considering she's supposed to be coming out at night. Maybe I should go even darker yet. The last one that I absolutely, maybe, probably will stitch. Adia, the garden fairy. It's got all of these treasures along here that she's holding up. And I'm debating converting the dress. But one thing I know for sure, I want to stitch it on this brilliant Huntress fabric by Picture This Plus. These are all 32 count because Mirabilias have beads and such, and 32 count or 28 count is the best suggestions. So I have these fabrics, I have these designs. Yeah, I'll have to get some beads and some specialty fibers, but aside from that, I'm good to go. I have all the DMC. I just need to pull them out of the master set and put them into the Mirabilia box, which I guess I'm going to have to call it now because it's not just the dressmaker's daughter. That one I haven't touched since, and I do plan on working on it some more, but I have to stick to the plan. I did work a tiny bit, very tiny bit, on Hatter by Gecko Rouge, but it was not enough to pull it up here and show you because like 20 stitches. I tried to stitch on it and my neck was bothering me and stitching wasn't happening. But I knew I should just put that away because I wrote down some plans and I have to stick to the plans. And one of them is to get this finished. And it is so close. This one is Crystal Christmas by Mira Maynia. And this is where I'm at. So I just have this last angel to finish here and backstitching there. Like, it's just that corner to do. And then the words along the bottom. And then that's it. There is beads for forever on this, and this Krynic, no, it's not Krynic, it's a Rainbow Gallery fuzzy thread. It's this blue thread here, and it's going to be all throughout this tree in the middle. But I did say I was going to work on this for Magazine Monthly Challenge. I for Icy. So I'm going to be putting this in the Q-Snap today. I am going to work on that. And that is really everything. I did forget to mention, I looked it up, I started my Just Nan with my needle, wherever it went, in May 2019. May the 7th, 2019, I started that. It was a mania start. I need to get some mania finishes in there, so there's one. Yay! So yeah, those other Mira Maynias are not going to be started until May. I don't know how I'm going to work it out. I have the Christmas Eve couriers from previous mania. I should work on those. I might pick like 2 to focus on, and then these, and work on them for like 4 or 5 days each. I'm still working out the plans. I don't like working on one project for one day and then switching it to the next day. 3 days is my comfort zone. That's what I found. If I go, like with my needle, I worked on that for almost 10 days straight, and I was really wanting to put it away, but it was just a little bit more. It was just a little bit more. Those beads take forever. I'm gonna really regret leaving the beads to the end on Royal Tudor Mandala. That's another one that I have written down for Monthly Magazine Challenge. I had thought about switching it out for Gecko Rouge, but I thought, no, stick to the plan. So those are my plans. You will see more of Crystal Christmas next week. Now, I'm gonna say goodbye, but I want to remind you about the giveaway. I am at 4 years of Flosstube, and to celebrate, we should have done this last week because, you know, the Haid sale, but hey, it's me. I'm paying for it, not you, so don't worry about it. So, to be entered in this, you have to go to my other video, and you know what? Watch it to find out what the keywords are. But I have Alice by Mira Maynia. I have Letters from Mom by Jeanette Douglas. I have a beautiful butterfly project bag made by me. And there will also be a digital pattern from Heaven and Earth Designs for projects, prizes, whatever, for 4 years. So that is on video number 85, and the draw for that is May the 1st, I believe. The other video has all the details, so go check that out. I do have another Under the 1,000 Sub Club recommendation. This is started by Sarah at Our Stitching Kingdom, Heather at Link is Our Homeboy, Link is My Homeboy, and Christy, I think. Anyways, it's for those Flosstubers out there who have under 1,000 subs. And there's a lot of them, and just recommending another one that you might like. This one is Hooking and Stitching. She is a crocheter and cross-stitcher, and she does Flosstube. And if you like Just Nan, she has one started. She also does some, does she have a Haid? You know what, I just watched it this morning. Anyways, if you want to find out more about her, go check her out. Hooking and Stitching. I will put a link down in the description box. And I believe that is everything. My dog is starting to lick the floor now, so we should probably go. And yeah, until next time, happy stitching, take care of yourself, take care of others, be kind, all of that stuff. Stay safe. Bye.